If you're already here, we do not have to convince you that BMW motorcycles are simply great. Instead, we'll jump right to the lineup of all new models that will be arriving beyond 2022. Additionally, we will show you the most interesting custom makes from this brand that completely redefine those bikes that you already love. So subscribe to Automotive Territory if you haven't already, ring the bell, and enjoy the ride! BMW M1000RR 50 years M. The world's famous high-performance automotive brand BMW Motorsport, today known as simply BMW M, is celebrating the 50th anniversary in 2022. Since the M1000RR superbike was also developed by the engineers from this department, just like their sports cars, it is getting a special 50 years M edition. The newcomer is still powered by the mighty water-cooled inline four-cylinder that makes 205 horsepower at 13,000 RPM and 83 pound-feet at 11K. The anniversary model sports an exclusive Sao Paulo yellow livery, historic 50 years BMW M emblem, and standard 7 riding modes, 6.5-inch TFT display, and a complete set of M packages: M competition, M milled parts, and M carbon. Its suspension gets damping, rebound, and preload adjustability, while the M-developed braking system is enhanced with the race ABS, ABS Pro, dynamic traction, wheelie, and slide controls. BMW R18 Transcontinental and R18B. The Motorrad's new cruiser family continues to enjoy a successful debut and adds 2 new touring editions. Both the R18 Transcontinental and R18B are tailored for the long-distance comfort and come standard with a fork-mounted fairing, a windscreen, and twin 27-liter side cases. In addition, the bikes are equipped with heated grips, rider floorboards, and a new single-piece seat. There is also a modern infotainment system with a 10.25-inch TFT screen. The higher-spec Transcontinental builds on the B Edition package, but gets even more long-haul accessories. It boasts a taller windscreen, wind deflectors, heated seat, 2 additional LED front lights, and a 48-liter rear top case. The latter can easily accommodate 2 helmets, while leaving free space for other stuff. As usual, the R18s are powered by the 1802cc Big Boxer engine, which delivers 91 horsepower and the peak torque of 117 pound-feet. BMW CE04. Till this day, BMW remains the only big-name motorbike manufacturer to carry an electric maxi scooter in their lineup. The retro-futuristic CE04 is a successor to the C-Evolution, but unlike the latter, it departs from the looks of the classic internal combustion models. The seat floats over the frame, the bodywork has striking angular design, and optionally, the way can be lit with an adaptive headlight. The low center of gravity and a roomy storage compartment are possible due to the low battery placement. This 8.9 kWh flat pack stores 81 miles worth of juice and supports level 2 recharging. The CE04's 42 horsepower belt drive electric motor generates speeds up to 75 miles per hour and has brisk 0 to 30 mph acceleration of 2.6 seconds. The 10.25-inch Full HD dashboard with navigation, traction control, and ABS are standard, plus stability control and lean sensitivity are also on offer. BMW K1600. The Motorrad's flagship Grand Tourer has been roaming highways as the technology-rich spirit of the open road for a decade now. Today, this bike is sold in 4 versions: K1600 GT and K1600B baggers, and fully dressed K1600 GTL and K1600 Grand America. This quartet shares a 1649cc inline-6 engine that becomes Euro 5 compliant and produces 160 horsepower that are accessible 1000 rpm earlier at 6750. The torque output increases from 129 to 133 pound-feet at 5250 rpm. These luxury sport tours benefit from a new full LED adaptive headlight, a huge 10.25-inch TFT screen with anti-reflective coating, an optional Audio 2.0 system, and a USB-C charging port hidden in the smartphone compartment. The new K1600 lineup relies on the BMW dynamic electronic suspension adjustment with revised calibration, while the new 6-axis IMU provides 3 ride modes and a dynamic traction control. Aries Design Bullet. The Modena native Aries Design are mostly known for their exotic supercars and custom restorations. But outstanding handcrafted motorcycle builds are also on their menu. Their latest project is a cafe racer based on the stock BMW R90. Limited to 25 units, the Bullet favors classic design elements like bubble fairing, reshaped tank, and a sharp tail with a short seat. The latter comes wrapped in genuine leather, and same is true for the grips and the tank strap. Aries engineers swapped the rear shock for a fully adjustable unit, installed clip-ons, and trashed the air box and air intake to replace them with 2 conical air filters attached to each cylinder head. The usual air and oil-cooled 1170cc boxer is now mated to a custom 2x2 exhaust system, plus the control unit is remapped. The Cafe Racer styling is finished with custom mirrors, pegs, and a unique livery. Support us by liking this video and watch till the end to show the world that you're a true fan of BMW Motorrad. Thanks for the feedback, and we keep rolling. BMW R18 Customs. This trio of customs is a part of the first customization project of the BMW Motorrad Canada. The models were designed by J. Donovan and Conqueror Motorcycles from British Columbia and by the Ontario-Toronto-based Augment Motorworks. As its name suggests, the future Cafe is a cafe racer bike that gets a unique metal bodywork with chopped-off black fenders, a restyled fuel tank in aluminum, and a rerouted exhaust. The second model is the Diamond Custom Dragster, painted in bronze metallic with a diamond theme throughout. This bike also gets modified fenders and a custom-designed seat, plus the raw gold-colored roundels and a new electronically adjustable exhaust. The last member of the project is the Tattooed Chopper by Niga Costa from Augment Motorworks. This model has a classic American chopper look and is nicknamed El Boxador. It gets its own custom seat and tattoo paintwork, a hand-built headlight mount, mini ape handlebars, and a fresh cocktail shaker exhaust. All 3 remain road legal and use the R18 platform with its 1802cc big boxer engine completely unchanged. Fabman Creations Storm BMW R90. While working on their latest build, the South African tuning masters derived inspiration from aviation, more specifically the World War II era fighter jets. The custom Storm R90 boasts a retro-inspired clean aluminum bodywork, which is carefully combined with futuristic forms. Fully handcrafted during 8 months of work, all body parts were connected by Allen head fasteners, which mimic the joints of planes. Despite a radical exterior with wheel covers, a swing arm cover, and a full-length belly pan, the bike remains fully functional and sports 2 air intake scoops that allow the 1170cc boxer breathing freely while operating. Fabman Creations also fitted the Storm with a bespoke stainless steel exhaust system and custom flush-mounting mufflers hidden under the belly. The engine still transfers 110 horsepower and 74 pound-feet through a 6-speed manual transmission. BMW R18 M and R18 Aurora. The duo of Italian-made R18s is the creation of BMW Motorrad Italy and several local companies. The R18 M belongs to the stables of American Dreams, and it was designed in cooperation with the Low Ride magazine. The M in the name stands for the Motorsports and marks the model as a sports-oriented bike. It keeps the stock engine and electronics, but gets significantly reworked chassis, suspension, bodywork, and extra accessories. This R18 gets carbon fiber body parts, a new tail and fiberglass windshield, features shorter exhaust pipes, and offers a comfier leather saddle and new grips. The second Aurora bike was designed by Garage 221, and it was inspired by the 1970s cruisers. The model is distinguished by the wraparound fenders, a saddle from the 2005 BMW 1200C, and a modified rear frame with parts from the 1991 BMW K75. The Aurora gets several handmade elements, while the body paint references the famous RT100 from 1983. Gas&Retro BMW R18 Street Tracker. The R80 is one of the most beloved donors for the custom projects, but being a tourer, it is not quite popular in the street tracker segment. The Slovenia-based Gas&Retro embraced the challenge by completely rebuilding the R80 platform, fitting all-in suspension at both ends, and by implementing a custom 2-in-1 exhaust system with a spark muffler. The final part of the transformation is a brand new bodywork. The bike gets an LED headlight from Koso, an integrated pair of Kellerman turn signals, a new tank, and a seat. Above the tank, a rider will see a digital motor gadget speedo. No word is said on the powertrain treatments, so let's assume that the original 797cc two-cylinder boxer still pumps out 50 horsepower and 43 pound-feet of maximum torque. BMW R18 The Wall. The Japanese customizer Shinya Kimura usually specializes in rebuilding old bikes, but for the BMW Soul Fuel series, he has made an exception. The project took him about 5 months, and the entire process was very hands-on, since there were no sketches or mock-ups involved. When building the R18, Kimura focused on his preferences for the bike and created it to suit his specific body type and size. The engine, suspension, wheels, and tires were all kept unchanged, but the bike received a completely redesigned 1-gallon larger fuel tank, a half-shell fairing, and a new seat by backdrop leathers. To feel more comfortable while riding, Kimura also moved the footrests 2 inches to the rear and lowered the handlebars by 6 inches. Lastly, he gave the bike a textured finish with a bronze powder coating. How do you like the new lineup from BMW Motorrad? Make sure to spare a moment and join a discussion in the comment section. Do the regular drill. Subscribe to Automotive Territory channel, like this video, and watch more informative content by following the links on the screen. As always, may the torque be with you and glory to Ukraine!